Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane.
What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. So today I wanted to make a video talking about the brand new Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8 map changes that we saw, and I have to say this is definitely a rant video. It's very frustrating to be making this, and maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe it is going to be like Season X. I don't think so when it comes to weekly map changes, but this is by far the least amount of map changes we've ever had in a Fortnite season. Now, I'm going to get the positive stuff out of the way for that's not talking about the map changes pretty much. The positive things are the skins, for the most part, look pretty good. The brand new weapons look really cool. There's a whole bunch of them. A lot of great new weapons. The sideways mechanic looks pretty cool. I mean, this is all looks, by the way. I have not played it yet because it's still downtime, but this is all based off of leaks and what I'm seeing, and that's why I'm only really making a video about the map changes, because there's so little that I can make a video on it without even playing it. So anyways, let's jump right into it. So if you guys have not seen the leaks yet, or if you've not played the game yet or whatever, this is what the Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8 map looks like. And now you're probably wondering, other than the orange stuff, what's changed? Absolutely nothing. It is literally just orange pieces around the map. So you're telling me this right here, this destruction and chaos resulted in this? Come on, Epic Games. I was honestly not expecting anything huge. I mean, originally I made a video talking about how we need map changes, and maybe I had a little bit high expectations, and then eventually I thought, nah, I'm just gonna drop my expectations so I'm not disappointed. I did that. I wasn't expecting much, and then I was still disappointed. I have to say, this is honestly, it is disappointing. There's no other way of putting it. The stuff that is other than the map changes, the season looks pretty cool so far for sure, but the map changes, or the lack of map changes, is crazy. This is just another reason why Chapter 2 sucks. Like, at least in the early days of Chapter 2, they did do map changes. They did do that, even if they didn't keep them in for the next season. Like, every time they removed all the POIs they added, like in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2, they had the rig, the grotto, the shark, the yacht. All of that stuff was added, but then was removed in Chapter 2 Season 3. Even if they didn't do that, though, at least for a season, we had a whole bunch of brand new POIs. Can they at least bring back things like that? At the very least, this is another reason why I say I want the old map back. It's not just because of nostalgia or whatever, not just even because I think that the old map was better. It's just because there is more variety on the old map, and they put so much more care and effort into the old map. This map, it's like they know that they can get away with doing absolutely nothing, and people will still play it because it's Fortnite. That's basically how it is. Back in Chapter 1, they were trying to live out the peak. They were trying to completely squeeze out every drop of the popularity. They don't have to care as much, and I can definitely see that, and that's just something that it's very upsetting. Now, the only thing I can hope for, and the very little thing, and it's still not even that much of an excuse, because they could have added at least one POI. There's not a single POI, and there's not a single season before this that didn't have at least one POI change. Even Season X Day 1, with that, Season X doesn't really count either way, because it had an absolute ton, the most map changes we've ever gotten in Fortnite. But I'm talking about Day 1, we only had Dusty Depot. At the very least, we had that as a returning POI. This season, we got nothing. You know what they did? They added some orange stuff around the map. Oh, and they changed the name of Corny Complex to Corny Crops. That's fantastic. Let's go. Another farm that is basically the same farm. They ruined Slurpee. They didn't do anything with that, and now we're just left with all this stuff, and it's very upsetting because I am very passionate about this game. Epic Games is not caring, and it's crazy because they seem to care with a lot of other things. Look at the story, for an example. The story has so much care and effort put into it by the looks of it, and but everything else they just don't seem to care about. They don't care about, like, the map is the biggest thing. Even Donald Mustard has said the main character of the game is the island, the Fortnite island. Why is it being neglected so much? It's just frustrating, and I hope that one day this changes and we start getting good map changes again, like we did back in 2018, 2019, back when they truly cared about Fortnite. Epic Games doesn't seem to be, and I did not think I was going to be making a rant video video on this brand new season. I stayed up for it. I was hyped for it. I mean, I was still, like I said, I was keeping my expectations as low as possible, but it's still difficult to do when you are so passionate about it and looking forward to a brand new season. Don't get it wrong. This season might be still great, even if the map changes are terrible, because Chapter 2 Season 7 had absolutely horrible map changes, but everything else was pretty great, honestly. Battle Pass was, okay, the Battle Pass was meh, but the content we got in this season was fun. The theme was fun. That all made up for it. So hopefully all the content in the game makes up for it. I mean, cube monsters are back by the looks of it, but hopefully they're not exactly the way that they used to be, because a lot of people dislike them, and I totally understand that. They were frustrating to go against, and I thought when they only brought them back in Chapter 2 Season 1 for Fortnite Mares on the main little island that was right in the middle of the map, they didn't leave that. I thought they realized that people don't like that, so I don't know. We'll find out soon. Hopefully this is a good season. I'm going to make an actual first impressions later, and yeah, because this is just me before the game even has put the servers back online. And yeah, alright, that's gonna wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed it, like, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like Fortnite videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And lastly, if you guys like to support me, make sure to use code YouTube. It's Fortnite in the Fortnite item shop. I do get a small portion of that sale if you do use my code. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.